Today I'm going to show you the absolute fastest way to import an existing WordPress site into local. By the end of this quick tutorial, you'll have your full WordPress site running on your computer, ready for testing or development. No complicated setup, just a simple drag and drop. Let's get right into it. We're going to use what I call the quick drag and drop method. If you have a backup file from your existing site, this process is going to take just a few minutes. The first thing you'll need to do is gather your site files. Make sure you have a zip or archive that at least contains your WP content folder and a SQL database dump of your WordPress database. If you've used plugins like Updraft Plus or all-in-one WP migration, or exported from hosting panels like cPanel, you probably already have this type of file. The WP content folder holds your themes, plugins, and media uploads, basically everything that makes your site unique. The SQL file is just as important. It's your site's database, and without it, none of your posts, pages, or settings would show up. Double-check your archive before moving forward. Taking a minute now saves you headaches later. With your backup ready, open up the local application on your computer. Here, where the magic happens. Simply drag your zip file right onto the local window. You don't have to hit any special buttons, just drag and drop, and local immediately recognizes what you're trying to do. If you prefer, you can use the traditional method by going up to File and then Import, and selecting your archive from there. The drag and drop just feels a little more satisfying if you ask me. As soon as you drop that file in, local will spring into action and ask you to configure a few basic settings for your new local site. First, you'll be prompted to set a site name. Pick something descriptive, especially if you plan to import multiple sites or want to keep things organized. Then you'll choose your preferred environment, things like which PHP version to use, what web server, Nginx or Apache, and what kind of database system. Most of the time, the default options will work just fine, so unless you have a specific reason, you can leave them as is. But if you know your live site runs on a particular PHP version or web server, it's a good idea to match that here to avoid any "it works on my machine" problems. Once you've decided on your configuration, click Import Site. Now, this part might take a few moments, especially if your archive is large or if you've got a lot of media files. Just be patient and let local do its thing. Behind the scenes, it's unpacking your files, restoring your database, and here, a really helpful part. It does an automatic search and replace on all the internal links in your database. That way, all your links and images will point correctly to your new local URL, and you won't have broken images or links. This is something people often forget when migrating, and local takes care of it for you. After local finishes, your site should be ready to go. Click Start Site and open it up in your browser to check that everything imported correctly. It's always a good idea to click around and make sure your pages, posts, and media look as they should. And that's it. In just a few steps, you've taken a full WordPress backup and spun it up on your computer using local. If this guide helped you, make sure to hit that like button, and if you have any questions, maybe your import didn't work quite as expected or you want tips on migrating multi-site, drop a comment below and I'll do my best to help out. Don't forget to subscribe for more clear and practical WordPress tutorials like this one. Thanks for watching and happy developing.